Aloha, everybody, and welcome to this week's Maui News Sports Report. I'm Rob Coleus, standing here alone because my partner Jordan Helly is a traveling man on the mainland this week. The state tournaments are still weeks away, but the state qualifiers from the Maui Interscholastic League are coming into focus. One day after the worst defensive performance that I can ever remember for the Baldwin High School baseball team, the Bears bounced back with a 5-2 win over Maui High behind the complete game pitching of Kawena Alo Kaunohi, and the Bears, with that win, clinched a state berth in the state tournament next month on Oahu. And I think this Baldwin team with Lyndon Kanamu, Kawena Alo Kaunohi, and pitcher Michael Hooper, the Bears have a lot of talent and at the pitching spot and can really contend, I believe. They have enough pitching to contend for a state title. And they will be there, the MIL tournament with Maui High and King Kekalike behind the pitching of Riley Wydell, and Lahaina Luna with Akoni Hamilton Golis. And Kamehameha Maui also has shown that it's very, very competitive. The MIL baseball tournament is going to be something to watch in the D2 ranks, in the D1 ranks. I should say. And in D2, Molokai has gotten to the regular season finish line undefeated at 9-0, and they look really, really tough with their pitching duo of Nohi Meyer and Hanalei Dudoa Enos. And St. Anthony is right there as well behind the pitching of Colby Tam, and they're pretty solid defense. And the D2 tournament should come down between Molokai and St. Anthony. In track and field, the Baldwin boys won back-to-back state team titles in 2012 and 2013. The Bears look like they're in position again to do that, perhaps in 2015 when the Island Movers track and field state championships visit Yamamoto track and field facility within War Memorial Stadium next month. The Bears have Kainoa Tom. They have Sean Fukuhara and Jonathan Yu also in the pole vault. Those guys could go 1, 2, 3. They have all cleared 13-6, led by Kainoa Tom's 2 clearances above 15 feet this season, and he is the defending state champion in that event. Kieran Mateo has returned to run the hurdles, the 300 hurdles, and he should be a contender in the 110 high hurdles as well. Last season, Mateo was third place in the 300 hurdles and should add a lot to the Bears' relays and jumping abilities as well. Really, in the relays, hurdles, and jumps is where the Bears have a chance to make a run at a state title. Of course, the pole vault added in there as well. Lahaina Luna's Emerson Liebert is the defending state champion in the 110 highs, and he should be right there again. He showed a very, very impressive 14.55 time on Friday night at MIL meet number 4. And Seabury Hall won the first girls MIL track title ever last year, and they could do it again, although Dakota Grossman and Alyssa Bettendorf have departed. The Spartans still have Christy Fell, Kiana Smith, Ava Shipman, and defending high jump state champ Amy Ozzie in their attempt to maybe come back and defend that state title. In softball, Baldwin beats Lahaina Luna 8-2 on the Luna's home field in Lahaina, and even things up at the top of that race. And in D2 softball, Molokai and Lanai split this weekend, and they both have 1 loss on the season. Hana won a thrilling 5-set volleyball match over Lahaina Luna, which is now tied atop the standings in Division I with King Kekalike. Hana appears to be the cream of the crop in Division II boys volleyball. Justin Arcano, Baldwin's sophomore golfer, eagled 2 holes at Pukalani Country Club on Saturday to move into the lead in Division I, in the boys individual golf race. And that's going to come down to him and teammates Tyler Munitake and Justin Yan. All 3 of them are within 3 strokes going to the final round next week in Kaanapali. The girls' race between Jasmine Kabajar and Lahaina Luna's Caitlin Villatora, they're separated by 2 strokes as they go to their final round. In girls water polo, busy week this week. Girls water polo, Baldwin clinches a state berth with a 10-2 impressive win over Kamehameha Maui. Goalie Courtney Smith and field player Kendra Bean, both very impressive. 12 saves for Smith in goal and 6 goals for Kendra Bean as she continues to lead the Bears. They clinch a state berth with the regular season girls water polo title. And that's our report for this week. And check out our coverage from last week's AJA State Baseball Tournament. Hey, this is Rob Colias reporting from Maihara Stadium after the AJA, the 80th AJA State Championship game won by the Oahu All-Stars over the Maui All-Stars, 11-3. The Maui guys came out and played really well. Jared Mochizuki and Kalaika Koho'ohalahala played very good defense for Maui, but it just wasn't enough against Ka'ale Kahi, a very tough pitcher for Oahu, and just the unbelievable bat this weekend for Chevis Numata, a former Pearl City High School standout who went 10 for 12 with 2 homers, 2 doubles, and 11 RBIs this weekend. Oahu scored 30 runs in 2 games, and including just an overpowering performance in the championship game. Maui makes the state final with a dramatic 9-8 win over Kauai on Saturday in the semifinals, and that was pretty exciting stuff, and a great crowd here today at Maihara Stadium. But Maui comes up on the short end of an 11-3 score in the final. Oahu, led by league champion Waipahu, wins the AJA State Baseball Tournament for the 58th time in the 80-year history of this event. And good crowd on hand. And as we go now back into MIL sports next week, a huge series between Maui High and Baldwin that will settle the MIL's regular season and state berth that goes along with that. Baldwin is 9-0 behind the pitching of Lyndon Kanamu, Michael Hooper, and Kavena Alo Kaunohi. They're 9-0 so far in the MIL. Maui High is 7-2 after a big win behind Kingsley Balau over King Kekalike. The Sabres must sweep. One win by Baldwin will give the Bears the MIL regular season title and the state berth that goes with it. In surfing, at the second MIL surfing event of the season, but the first one ever held in Hana at Koki Beach. Clyde Neer of Hana wins both the boys bodyboard and shortboard, the first boy in the short history of MIL swimming to sweep both titles in a single meet, and he did it on home turf at Koki Beach. Clyde Neer, a Hana High School junior, and we've got real races going on in MIL volleyball, both at Division I and Division II. Hana is 5-1 atop Division II. King Kekalike and Lahaina Luna are 5-1 atop MIL Division I boys volleyball, and that's going to be quite a race to watch. But that's our report for this week. We'll be back in the studio next week, so send us your bobbleheads.